Okay, we are
Hello.
back. Okay, we are back here with another episode of Critical Failures here on the Curse of Strahd campaign. We have Nate here tonight. We have Frost. We have John, HP, and Connor. We have the crew as we continue our time in the town of Vallaki. We are on the other end of a nice meeting with the owner of the orphanage, in which she lost her eye. Debating the morality of that, could be wherever. But her eye is gone at this time as the party continued to explore with a festival up ahead at this time. The party just left the church, in which they were able to have some conversations regarding Irina, as well as talking to the priest. With the party kind of deciding where they're going at this time around 6 p.m., getting closer to the evening of a potential blood moon. At this moment, let's begin the session right in the town of Vallaki map. For you guys at this time, you guys are leaving the church. You guys are kind of in the open area of the town of Vallaki. Where do you guys plan on going? Are there any conversations? As you guys just talked to this individual a few minutes ago, as he's making his way back into town, and he's out of sight at this time.
I thought we were gonna head back to the inn until it's time to go to the square and meet Irina.
Sounds good to me.
Right?
Yep.
Agree.
Okay. And this time, are
Was
you guys...
I part of the whole shenanigans last session, or did I just kind of wander off?
You were in the Blue Water Inn during this time, kind of settling in. But the party is making their way there at this moment. As you guys are doing so, do any of you guys plan on doing anything along the way, or do you guys just make your guys' way over towards the inn?
Jason will sort of like look around to see if he notices where the nobleman's house might be. Like if he sees, just looking around as we go to the tavern, if like there's a building that looks nicer than the others, stuff like that.
Yeah. Looking around at this time, give me a perception check to see if we can pick up any identifiers of this building that you're looking for.
I don't know why I rolled with advantage, but that's gonna be a 16.
16 is pretty good. As you're making your way around, as we kind of switch back to that map, you guys do not see that location around you guys. But as you kind of go around the bend where there's kind of these vacant, open kind of lawns kind of behind the orphanage and behind some of the shops, you can see what looks to be fancier buildings off that direction. So you would assume the deeper you go into the city, the better chance you are to find some of these manors of such. You guys are kind of on the outskirts by this church at the current time.
I'm not stopping anymore. I'm going straight to the inn.
Yeah.
Perfect. You guys kind of make your guys' way over there at this moment. You guys see the Blue Water Inn is in front of you. There's an eerie kind of mist that kind of begins to kind of touch the ground at this time. No more than a few inches off, but it feels a little bit cold. As you can see that there is different decorations on the outside of the tavern, as well as on the different buildings and structures around the city. They look like they're making the festival prepared. You can see the distance where the town square is. And you can see what looks to be like stalls and stuff down there, but without getting closer, you can't get much detail. As you guys begin to approach, the two front doors are open. People are inside enjoying drinks and having conversations. I see that Gray has already made her way inside and found her way towards one of the long tables towards the southern section of this tavern. For the rest of the party, what do you guys do?
I'm heading into...
As you guys walk in, you'll see Thalamarys congregating with another gentleman here. And when he sees you guys walk in, he'll excuse himself and stop on over.
The man that you were talking to, who was showing you some of his small kind of almost like pocket paintings, kind of from the small flip book that he has, he goes, "I hope that you like them," as you begin to kind of make your way back towards the party.
I'll flip him a gold piece.
Takes it midair and kind of puts it into his front shirt pocket and kind of smiles as he begins to sketch back in his book at this time.
Sorry, guys, I missed out on what happened, but just wasn't feeling it. I needed to get information, and fortunately, none of these people here had any.
Yeah, I noticed.
What'd you guys do after the orphanage with that lanky creature?
We sorted out the information that we needed, and we visited the church with Gestal.
Any relevant information or news?
We know that the Baron is responsible for a fair chunk. And I'm saying this and keeping my voice down as quiet as I can.
Yeah, the sound of the people inside this tavern is louder than it was the kind of day before. It seems like no one's really eavesdropping from what you can see, but matter of fact, give us a perception check, Gray, at this time to see if you do notice anything. Ooh, a dirty 20. You notice something that does kind of catch your eye. You can see that there is more food that's being kind of given out, some nicer kind of quality stuff. But you notice two things specifically. One, that there is a sign that says that the tavern is going to be closed for a couple hours, about 8 o'clock during the time of the festival. You can notice that on the wall over there, but you also see that there's a small kind of piece of parchment that brings up a wine tasting tonight. It's for the noble, it's for the wealthy. There's some type of party going on here during the festival. But besides that, you can see that this gentleman back here, who was given a gold piece from your companion at this time, Thalamir, you notice that he is actually painting what looks to be the party as he's looking up, painting, kind of looking, painting. He seems to be admiring the four of you guys in this section, specifically just the four of you. I'm over here at this time.
Speaking of, where's Gestal at? Is he on one of his drunken religion retreats again?
I'm not sure about drunken, but I believe he's working on recovering the closet.
I use drunken lightheartedly. It's more of a blind following.
I see now. As I said, I do believe he is getting the maw back. But another thing that was discovered was that the children were being taken to the tower. Or not the tower, sorry. An old windmill of some kind, I'm sorry.
Windmill.
Yes.
Is it the same windmill that we saw coming into town?
Perhaps. The tower is on my mind because supposedly the holy man in the church said that that would be a place to go for the information that you like.
You'll see that through his helmet, which actually now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably off the table. You can see his eyes kind of light up. Tower, you said. Where is this tower?
I'm not sure of the exact location. It's some kind of old wizard's tower.
Did he give you any other information? Any clues, any hints?
None that I can remember off the top of my head, but Perhaps Gestal was paying a bit more attention than I. I wouldn't know. Palin and Jason weren't in the church at the time of the conversation.
Yep, sorry, I had an allergic reaction.
Is Jason's
quite
mask
curious.
on right now?
Nope.
Oh.
Gray is gonna tell you telepathically because I'm pretty sure you missed that too. I know Gestal did. So you're gonna hear just in your head. You're not gonna see her lips move or anything. He put the mask on during the fight with the Crooked Man and it absorbed into his face. He can never take it off again. The bargain has been made.
Can I respond or no? Like, telepathically?
Not telepathically, I don't believe. I can look it up, but it's the... Give me a second. I'm trying to find where it is.
And as you're doing so, for Jason,
There it
roll me a
is, I found it.
D100 as well at this time.
You know, you can't respond, sorry. Not telepathically.
No, that's fine.
85. With an 85, Jason, with that roll, there is this communication going on between the two of them. But you feel a vibration across your cheeks and face at this time, almost as if there's this kind of pins and needles sensation. You feel a little bit of anger beginning to kind of billow up from your stomach, almost as if you feel that eyes are on you, even though no one's directly looking at you at this time. Besides that, no roll needed, but a sensation that you feel come and go, almost like a wave.
Did I get a direction, or is it just was anger?
You feel anger towards, specifically, Gray.
That mask hates me, man. I know it. I hate it too, so I
You
just
want
like...
to throw it in
it's
a
mutual.
lake. You want to throw that,
You know,
that buddy in the lake.
Hatred is mutual. Parasites, no parasites, man.
Game, no game.
Yeah.
Jason's just going to like tap the table a little bit hard and be like, "So, Gray, is there anything you want to share with the class?"
Not particularly.
It's just, I don't know. I saw some eyes in my direction. You were a little bit quiet, too quiet.
I'm always quiet.
Yeah, and always unsettling.
Oh.
Just if you have anything to say it to me.
I have nothing to say to you.
Very well.
There,
I'm gonna go grab some drinks.
Feel free to at this time. As you begin to get up at this moment, kind of make your way over towards the table, the barkeep smiles and leans towards you, taking your order at this time when it comes to beverages or food. For Thalamir, Palin, and Gray, is there any conversation you guys have after your companion kind of has this moment of emotion and then leaves at this time?
It's curious. I think the mask might be able to hear me when I talk telepathically.
You say that out loud or telepathically?
You know, I'm just gonna kind of mutter it low enough that these two can hear me, but Jason can't from that distance. He's distracted getting drinks. If the mask can hear me telepathically, I'm not trying to have the mask and snitch on me.
That's smart.
So I'm gonna mutter it low enough for these two to hear me. Palin, you snitch, I'm gonna be mad.
The snitching pumpkin, man.
Palin just found out you guys are talking to each other without him included.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Hey,
You
wouldn't
should
be the
make
first,
the guy feel left out.
wouldn't be
To
the
be
first
fair,
time in the town.
I'm getting caught up. So
Yeah,
Secrets are no fun.
but
do you have a mask on too, Palin?
Take that pumpkin off.
I take the pumpkin off. There's another pumpkin on underneath.
no.
For Jason at this time. Is there anything specifically you say or specific things that you order at the bar at this moment?
He's just going to order something alcoholic that doesn't taste like piss.
That's an oddly specific order.
Yeah. There's a
Look, everything we had here was very shitty. So he just doesn't want that.
well. This one is
Need
a
Godrin back to brew
to
up
make the
some-
brews. Yeah,
Yeah.
brew up some brewskis for the boys.
the finest wine.
The
in all of
boys.
Barovia. You get some purple grape smash, which is just a gold piece that's given to you. This time it's in a big kind of hearty sized kind of jug, I guess we'll call it, that is filled to the brim with this delicious smelling liquid at this time.
And go back to the table. Alright, so I gave you guys enough time to talk about me, so how about we go back to business?
Oh my god, I love it, Jason. I love it.
Jason, this is very passive aggressive and insecure.
I'm not being passive aggressive, I'm being aggressive. You guys were talking about me, so you know I gave you time. Now we talk about something else.
You guys ever hear about that temple up north? There is one who wants to go.
Oh no.
So about that civil unrest.
Yeah, oh my god. Dude, that was top tier. Oh my.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was top. Dude, I don't think I've ever laughed harder in a session in my life, man.
Never.
Oh. Story time some other time. As the four of you guys are here at this moment, having this conversation, is there anything else you guys want to discuss, or are you guys just spending this time to get a short rest and kind of hang out together for a bit?
Halen, I was gonna make a comment on that
For sure.
temple in the north. Just, Halen, did the father at the church not say that that was a dangerous place, and that
You
it
left
was?
at that point.
Did I?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you didn't hear
Did I?
that part.
Okay, never mind then. Never mind then.
You
That's
also
a
pumpkin
accidental
at the
metagame. That's an accidental metagame. Never mind.
I will not say anything because I don't trust my rolls right now then. So we're gonna leave that one be. I would like to go if anyone is interested in going. It is said to have a lot of artifacts, power, things I think we could all use.
Ooh, you will see Thalamir's eyes sort of get bigger again. Almost the same as when you guys mentioned the tower.
Yeah. Oh. Dalamir, I know you want to go. I think he would be worth it. I don't know if you know anything about Saint Andrel, his history. I got a lore dump.
Hang on.
I know a lot now.
Let me write this down. Write this down.
What would you...
And what was this, Saint Andrew?
Yeah.
That this blade was his blade.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
pretty sure we missed a large portion of that.
Wait, do I have any reactions seeing that Saint's Blade?
Hearing about it, we
Oh, no,
don't.
did-
see
I
it.
do not have it.
Yeah.
You know, we
okay.
weren't given it. We were just told about it.
Can you,
Technically,
Connor,
it
would
was
you
only
mind
found.
re-saying whatever you just said the past, minute?
Not
think
a
I
problem.
don't think I caught any of that.
It is pretty noisy in this tavern.
Sure.
Loud place.
The father told us about Saint Andrel, and he claims it to be a myth. I believe it. Is that up in this temple, there could be the blade of Saint Andrel, and it is rumored to be a blade of pure sunlight, and can actually hurt Strahd.
as these things are said at this time for Jason, hearing all of this, give me a wisdom saving throw at this moment. You want good rolls, Jason. Good rolls.
I apologize already, Phelan.
Oh, it's all good, man.
On my surveillance time.
Hit me.
15's a good number. As you begin to kind of fight the sensation that goes amongst your body at this time, is the word St. Andrew just sends this like shiver of frustration and aggression. And you actually feel at this time that mask pulsated again beneath your skin. Palin, at this moment, you can see the mask on his face, almost like a ghostly silhouette, just for a moment, but before it kind of dissolves back out of your perception. But Jason, with that roll that you had with the 15, you just hear that voice begin to whisper in your head. That is a blade that we must need. Going to the Ember Temple will help us. Didn't you say that you wanted to kill Strahd? That is inside your mind.
Oh, Palin, we will be more than happy to help you. The temple.
Good.
Great.
Sounded like Palpatine.
It's the evil Palpatine mask, yeah. Or a friend. Who knows?
That's one of us.
One person agrees at this time, looking at the other two, seeing Thalamir and Gray. Any conversations that you guys have at this time?
I did roll a 13 on an insight when Jason was, fists clenched under the table, raging inside for St. Andrew. Did I catch that with a 13?
Yeah, if you're trying to hide this, Jason, this time, we'll do deception, unless you're letting this physical symptom be visible.
So he's gonna try to hide it.
See that deception. You gotta beat a 13.
It is. Not impossible.
I believe it's gonna be a 19. 4. That's a 4.
He slams his fist down on the table.
You know that Arthur fist meme, man, when it's just clenched.
Brother, I put that in the chat. Come on now.
Yes, that is perfect.
Yeah, he did.
You notice
Stealing his meme and shit. What the fuck?
That's crazy.
I can't see the meme channel. You notice that the fist is kind of clenched, and you can see that his fingernails kind of grind against the table for a moment. You can see that there is a suppressed kind of anger that is visible.
I'm not gonna do anything too overt. I'm just gonna try and catch Thalamir's eye and, to give Jason a glance. Just a quick scan, try to keep it subtle. Draw attention to it without drawing attention to me.
I mean, I have a passive insight of 14. Is that something I can pick up on?
I would say just glancing over.
With his deception of a 4.
I would say that you don't have to really roll against that. With a 4, you guys can all just tell that this lunch table is hostile, man. Like, everybody is just looking, just seeing, it's just... The anger inside Jason at this moment is...
His allergies acting up again.
Yeah, it's a reaction.
I am more than interested in going to this temple. I would like to know more about this tower that you speak of, though. Before we go, maybe we can make it a 2-for-1 stop.
Perhaps. Not tonight, though.
Who was the one that told you about this tower?
The man in the church.
Church. Is this the same man that talked about the temple?
Yes, as far as I'm aware. There should only be one priest in there, if I recall correctly.
And do anyone happen to know where Gestalt is? Is he in the church, or did he go back?
I believe
he was
he's
walking
there.
with us. I thought he came with us.
I thought he stayed.
I see. I was wrong.
What time of day is it?
Perhaps
It's about, at this time, about like 6:30ish at night.
I will glance around for him outside. Perhaps he found somewhere discreet to try and bring Ma back. Gray's just gonna go outside, pass by Jason in the window, so that I can have a little looky-loo around the area.
Yeah, as you begin to kind of look around at this time, we're going to switch over about 15 or so minutes ago as this conversation began to Gistal. Gistal, at this time, you noticed the party began to walk inside the Blue Water Inn at this moment, but I don't think that you're in there with them at this time. What did you do during this department of the party?
I went into the barn area where I was told would be a quiet area to work. Once I watched them all go into the building, I just went straight there. I would have spent some time trying to resummon the Giggling Maw because he has some work to do tonight.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good night.
No,
It's
let
gonna be a
the
good
man
night for the
rest.
It's got work.
Would you like to describe how you bring the Giggling Maw back as you go inside? It doesn't look to be touched at all, the interior of this building, since you've been last in it. Everything looks to be around the exact same spots.
I would. Well, then there still would be some places that were cleared up where I was working. So I would kind of draw like a summoning circle, put something there that I could, like a pot or something, so I could put the incense in that I had gotten from the priest, and started just conducting the spell. And as that was happening, I would draw out the maze coming out from the outsides of the cup, going to the cup, and then summon Ixik from there.
Well, at this moment, you see that there is an arcane puff of smoke and fumes that begin to kind of intertwine. As you see at this time, a familiar face, the Giggling Maw, is in sight at this moment. Any conversations or anything that happened during this?
Oh yeah, once he came back, oh, this is gonna be fun. I get to talk to myself. Ixik would have popped up and been like, "Oh, you'd never know what I'd learned while I was dead. It's good. It's good. I can't wait to share it." I guess will kind of just like put his hand out and silence him, and he'll pull out the Valaki newsletter, and he'll show it to him, and he'll point to one specific section there. And he'll say, "Tonight the mayor is going to be giving a speech. At that time, I want you to connect this information to lock and key, and then ties it to the door, to the disappearance of the children. We have work we need to do. So you will do this while unseen. You understand?" "Oh yeah, this will be fun. I love talking to the locals." And then after a little bit of time, like, Cassell would just kind of sit and just kind of try and, like, recharge for a minute. And, Ixik would just be so happy to be around that he's just kind of just jumping around and, like, circling around him. And then he starts digging into one of Gestal's pockets, and he pulls out the eye of the lady that is wrapped up in a pouch. And he kind of just starts sucking on it like a jawbreaker.
Oh no. Oh.
And then after a few minutes, Gastel will try and put some work into that armor he was working on. And as that happens, you're going to see Ixik kind of like vomit up the now goo and viscous material that the eye is. And you're going to see Gastel using that as he sews everything, going through that fluid and using that as an intricate part of the stitching to the armor.
Yeah, as you take your time to mend and craft this armor that you've been working on for a while now, as you've been inside this area, you spend time with the Giggling Maw. And would you say how long with the duration of time you would like to pass inside the shed at this moment?
I figure right now I'd probably be there for the duration of the conversation. You know, but I'm not intending to be here working on the armor the entire time. So once I get like done with like just using the weird viscous fluid that Ixik made with the armor, I would have packed everything up, put it in my bag, and I would have started making my way back to everyone.
Yeah, feel free to move at this time as you head out there. Inside the shed, you notice that the kind of lower section of the shop has a lot of decorations. You can see that there's actually floating candles at this point that slowly illuminate and kind of hover with a slow move with the wind. These look to have been probably crafted and set up at this time, kind of illuminating this colorful kind of hue across the ground. That smoke and that mist continues to kind of roll across your feet. As you see off in the distance by the double doors, you see a familiar face with Gray. Gray is kind of out there, kind of walking and wandering around the lower section of this Blue Water Inn. At this moment, is there anything you guys say to each other, Gestalt? You're a little bit farther away at this moment, so I'll kind of initiate it with you as you see Gray up in the distance.
I'll just see her, and Ixik would be invisible at this point. So I'll just start walking to her.
So you're going to kind of make your way over there at this time. You see Gray. Gray, as you're kind of sitting there, kind of wandering around this kind of fenced-off section of the Blue Water Inn. You can see coming out of the distance off to your left the familiar face of Gestalt at this time, beginning to approach you.
Just what I figured. The others were confused when you didn't come in right behind us. I figured you might find someplace discreet to bring him back.
He's invisible.
He may be invisible, but I can assume. I'm assuming he's like giggling to himself or something. You know how he is. You're the one who made him.
Oh, I know. He's being quiet because we're in town.
Alright, well, never mind. Well,
Until
I'm
he
still.
decides to test one of you guys.
Yeah.
Stupid
Yeah,
ass
I'm
test.
still
You
assuming.
failed the test.
It did that bonus good that we weren't aware of initially.
Yeah.
Luckily.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
What? Is there something you need of me, or they need of me?
No, they just. I suppose Valamir wants to know more about what the father had to say about that tower that he had mentioned. I'm afraid that I might not have been paying the most attention. I'm not overly interested in it.
Fair enough. Salamid is here, I take it.
Yes, he's inside. Oh, and one more thing while we're outside. Jason he will react aggressively if you mention the saint by name. Perhaps avoid it so that we can avoid a blowout.
Why would I mention a saint for no reason?
Saint Andrel, the church alone.
And why would I mention his name?
If you say it in reference to Saint Andrel's church, you are being deliberately obtuse in this. It's frustrating that no one seems to be taking me any kind of seriously when it comes to that mask. It's too late to do anything about it now that it's attached itself to him. At this point, we need to avoid causing it upset. It knows when I speak telepathically. It reacts aggressively to that as well.
He also objected to hurting the mistress of the orphanage.
He fought back against that. I'm sure. I'm just saying, he began to act belligerent when Palin said the name of the saint. I'm letting you know so that we can avoid it.
Belligerent?
He clenched his fist. Not yet. But imagine it's getting harder to fight it each time it's triggered. He clenched his fists, he growled, he started being rude to me. The mask does not like me any more than I like it. It understands that I dislike it.
Who did you speak telepathically to?
Valamir, to let him know that the mask had attached itself to Jason.
You think that should have been said silently?
Everyone else already knew. I'm not trying to upset the mask. If I had known it would understand me telepathically, I would not have bothered.
I hope you are not talking about me telepathically to all the others.
I
I
am
would
not.
be angered as well. He has acted in accordance. We can be angry. We are all angry. But he has done what was right so far. If he fails to do that, then it is a problem. But right now,
I am.
Jason has fought to protect us. He has stood against punishment of someone who is guilty because he thought it was unjust. Because he still believes people deserve that idiotic chance of not being held accountable to certain actions. When
I
he
am
fails,
attempting.
that is the problem.
I am attempting to mitigate the possibility of failure. If he has not tried, he will not fail. We need to keep the mask calm and complacent for now.
I would not shackle
Avoiding
Jason
the
in order to do
triggers.
that.
I am not either. I am simply asking and informing you about things that make it upset so that we can avoid them. I am not trying to shackle him. I am simply saying avoid saying the name of the church or the saint, and I will be avoiding speaking telepathically near it from this point forward. I do not know what exactly it wants with him. I just know that we should avoid upsetting it if we want to keep Jason as Jason for as long as possible.
So I was going to pause a second, and then he's just going to start making his way to the inn.
Gray's gonna go ahead and follow.
Ixic's
Don't
going to
think
pull on her
see
tail real
anything.
quick before she gets in. And he's going to go, "Hey, how much did you miss me when I was gone?"
Quite a bit.
Oh, I know it.
You are more amiable than the one that summons you.
Oh, so it's not that you're madly in love with me? Come on! If you're madly in love with me, be really weird and kind of gross about it. And then he's gonna, sneak his way inside.
Gray's kind of. You're gonna see Ma's gonna see a very rare smile on her face. That was funny. She was
Aw.
amused. She likes Ma.
Everybody always does. So I'm gonna come in. I'm assuming there's enough place for me to sit down.
Yeah, this
Oh, yeah.
table technically has 6. It's just our tokens are bigger than the chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's alright. I'll come in and I'll take my seat. I understand you had some question, Thalamir.
I mean, where do I begin? I guess so much has happened since I left. I didn't realize it'd be so action-packed. Apologize for leaving early.
You were there when we were needed, when you were needed the most. So that is more important than what you do outside of it.
Glad to hear. I was really interested, though, in the mention of this tower. Wondering if you knew anything about that.
What
Anything
Father
at all.
Ford, what Father Ford had said was, there was a wizard who had gone mad, who is still somehow around. The rumors of them still roaming these areas and the whole landscape of Barovia. But within the tower that it is, there is supposed to be knowledge of how to kill the monsters here and ancient knowledge that I believe you would find very important. There was no real other information outside of it being so dangerous that many stay very far away from it. But it's to the west, I believe. I did not ask any more questions about it, but Father Ford knows you are one of us. He will give you any answers that you might have in that regard.
Thank you. I think I need to go there now before he leaves. I'd like to get more information.
If he leaves, he may be going to the event tonight.
Hopefully I can catch him beforehand.
He is a good man.
Sea of Tyr, like yourself.
No. He worships the gods of this land. But he honors my god and my oaths. So he has given me the appropriate respect of that regard.
Thank you. I must go. I need to get to him before the event. I need answers. I'm gonna stand up, grab my helmet, and start to walk out.
What does his face look like, Thalamir?
Mhm.
Is he as gorgeous I imagine? Is it like Fabio?
Absolutely.
Like just
Absolutely.
like
Yeah, no,
he-
golden hair?
Flowing blonde hair, chiseled jaw.
I didn't take
you
him
know,
for a
it's-
blonde.
Oh, he's a blonde.
Stunning. Making me question my own morals right now. We're reading a lot of Greek literature as of late. That hasn't been helpful.
You know,
Yes.
actually, now that he's been turned into a centaur creature, his hair would definitely be black.
Ooh.
But
Yeah,
you can,
to match his tail.
but as a paladin, he was definitely a blonde.
Mm.
But definitely flowing long hair, clean shave.
And
Chiseled good looks.
He's gonna put his helmet on and go out.
yeah, at this
Go
time,
find this this father.
Yeah, at this time, does anybody say anything before Thalamir leaves, though? And you guys let him leave at this moment?
I love him.
I'm letting him leave.
Alright. Well, Thalamir, as you begin to kind of make your way out at this time, for the other 4 party members, for Gestal, for Palin, for Gray, and for Jason, the 4 of you guys watching Thalamir slowly gallop his way out the front doors of the Blue Water Inn, what do you guys discuss, or anything you guys do at this moment?
People are leaving, right?
Yes. You notice that a few people have already left. You saw that the 2 brothers have left. You also saw that Seraphine, she has left, and a few others. They all seem to be heading towards the town square. You even see the barkeeps begin to kind of clean some of the tables and prepare for that private event that is later tonight here. It is the after party of the festival, basically.
Mm. Jason, you were saying something.
Oh, please go ahead.
All right, Gastel's gonna stand up. He's gonna kind of like fix his coat. I believe the event with the mayor is going to be starting soon. You are going to go. Fine.
Phelan, how do you feel about seeing your brethren be killed? Are you okay with going to the event?
You know, I'm not actually related to plants.
I was going to make a comment, but did not want to come across as insensitive.
No, please, let's hear it. I do want to hear
No,
it, Trey.
I was going to ask if he thought that you were a pumpkin. Like, I understand that you are a pumpkin currently, but you were not always a pumpkin. I do not see how he could. Perhaps it's just
But
something that I lack understanding on.
it's more like he's a pumpkin now, so maybe he developed some sense of camaraderie, or, familial bonds. I don't know.
Join the club.
Those
maybe he looks
pumpkins
at a
lack
pumpkin.
sentience.
Them and me both.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
A flicker of flame comes out of the jack-o'-lantern.
I think we should head over there.
Irina
You're
will be
supposed to
meeting us
meet
soon.
Irina.
Oh, great. Yeah.
It'd be nice to see her again.
Yeah. I wonder what she's been up to since we've been in town.
Yeah, as you guys reflect on perhaps the whereabouts of Irina when she's making her way over there, we're going to first focus on the town square before we switch over towards Thalamir, who is going to the church. As we make our way to the town square, this is what we see. Should be right here. Bang, okay. You begin to make your way over there, and you see an expansive town square of this area. Don't know why this guy's so big. You can see that there. Oh, I know. There's no giant there. Don't worry. You see that there's tons of different stalls of food. There's smells that hit your nose. This is the first time in Barovia that you have ever smelled something other than death, decay, the dew on the kind of curled grass in the morning, and the smell of rotting flesh. Instead, you smell fried food. You smell stews and spices. It's not the most fancy stuff for some of you who have a little bit fancier backgrounds of where you've been, but yeah, it does look decent for here. You can hear that there's music playing from a few small stations, but you see there's a giant stage that's kind of set up. You can see that that's beginning to kind of be put together. You see instruments, and you see what looks to be a few members of what looks to be a band who are kind of arguing on stage with each other. But in the middle, you see there's a gigantic pumpkin. This thing is about the size of almost a house, and it is being carved right now currently by a bunch of little kids who are taking this long kind of saw and are going through that flesh of the pumpkin. In addition to all of these things going on as well, you also notice that there is an old man who has a very kind of shaky cart. You can tell this thing is probably 100 years old, as he is giving out these small bags of candy to some of the kids, and the kids are not treating him well. You can see that they are literally kind of shoving the cart over at times, stealing candy out of it. But the old man just kind of goes, oh no, don't worry about it, dearies, and kind of puts the cart back. And you can hear him kind of mutter curse words under his breath, but he's trying to keep it jolly at this time. As you see, guards are sternly looking at everybody, as everyone's trying to enjoy a festival, I guess we'll call it. So for all of you guys, what do you guys do at this moment if you guys have entered inside the town square for U4?
I think the guards need to stare a little more sternly at those damn kids.
Oh man.
That's just oh hey, it's my friends.
You begin to look around and see some
It's
of your
Linus and Kylar.
You do see them there. You can see that they, at this moment, have what looks to be a bunch of furs out there on what looks to be a rack, and is talking to a few workers. As you see both of them kind of wave, and you see one of them even kind of goes up towards Jason and kind of like gives him almost like a little bit of a hug, like, how are all of you? You finally made it to the festival.
We are doing well.
Keep hugging me.
Oh, well,
They
tell
are
them to keep
friendly.
No, I said, why do you keep hugging me?
They are
Just-
friendly.
yes, excited to see new faces. We're actually setting up a little bit of a shop here. If you're interested to buy any furs, unfortunately we can't stay long because we're gonna have to go back to the village tomorrow. But unfortunately, there's a blood moon tonight. You all don't plan on traveling, do you?
Not tonight, as far as I'm aware.
Well, I wish you the best of your travels if you do plan on leaving tomorrow. But hopefully we can make a little bit of coin before we make our way back to the village. If you guys need anything, you can always stop by the Blue Water Inn. I have a homemade stew that I've made, and I would love to share with all of you.
Would that be free?
Yeah, it's something that my family has made for a long time, so you're more than welcome to try some.
Thank you for the offer. Enjoy your evening.
Both, and you
By the-
kind of
By
look.
the way, do you know what this festival is about? Like, do we get to smash the pumpkin?
Well, it's as he looks, he kind of looks back and sees Palin off in the distance. It's kind of a cluster of all of tons of different festivals. We've heard that the town does them once a week, if not more. With us traveling so much, we try to avoid them. But no, this one's nice. It's for the harvest. It's for the changes of crops and things of such. But no one really knows. It's kind of just a random name thrown together all the time. I mean, last week there was the Wolf Head Jamboree. The other one was the Summer Moon Rising, but there are no seasons really here. Just things to kind of keep people joyful.
I see. Very well.
You see both of them.
Enjoy yourselves.
You guys as well, as they begin to kind of make their way. They just make their way off into the distance over here. But it's nice to see some familiar faces as the four of you guys are kind of over here at this time. A few things that you guys can see just for reference in your area, besides the band, the stage, all the different things. There's food options from pumpkin tarts to candied bat wings to caramel apples. There's drink options of mulled grape mash, blood whipped toddies, and also pumpkin meats. There's games. You see there's a pumpkin toss, a spider racing competition. You get to bet on racing spiders. A gourd weight guessing game. A crossbow gallery, and a smiling contest to try not to smile. Those are all some things at this time that you guys can see in the area. As you can see that people are slowly and gingerly kind of going to each thing. There's a little bit of joy and happiness, but it is a little bit forced, not going to lie.
Alan, do you know how much your head weighs? Like, maybe we can use that to compare to the other pumpkins. Get an advantage.
Oh my god. No way,
Perhaps
man.
I will-
I have not weighed it, but it feels pretty empty.
Gestal, perhaps you and I could enter that no smiling contest. I have a feeling we'd be a shoo-in.
I look at Gray, and I just turn away. I don't even respond. I just look away.
Another rare smile from her. I wish Mom was here. He'd be laughing his ass off. But he's over there for some reason, missing my dry humor.
No, Ma is doing something very, very specific, actually, now that we're here.
A shame. He's a working boy.
He's working.
Jason.
Oh, is he working?
Jason, you went right for the woman.
Jason's just like chess. You saw that thing? It was as he kind of made his way off to the left. Jason, are you looking at any of the food stalls or anything of such, or anything on stage, or are you looking for anybody in the audience today at this time?
No, like, this wasn't. I'm not trying to get under anyone's beds. I was just curious what was in this area.
Yeah, you see a few different faces. You can see that there is a very beautiful woman who is in that area. You can see that her hair flows orange. She has a quill of arrows and a bow, and she is sitting there and she is selling what looks to be different small tonics. You can see that they all have different designs on them, but they're all in Elvish. You see that she smiles as you kind of approach, but there's other individuals as well. You see people dancing. You see what looks to be a band member on stage who is kind of arguing with one of the drummers of the band at this time. In addition to that, in that area, you could also see an old lady selling things here, and you see an old man here who is what looks to be playing with a dog, a stray dog that has been kind of running around, kind of going up to different members or citizens of this area.
What is written on those bottles? I speak Elvish.
Oh, yes. You can see that these are variations of what looks to be tonics to get rid of diseases. You see some of them that help with blindness. They look to be cure-ish remedies that can cure. You also see that there's some that are labeled with what looks to be toxins. Some of them look to be poisonous at this time.
How much for a poison?
To ask her?
Yeah.
She kind of looks up at you and goes, "Oh, that's quite an odd request off the bat. Is there a purpose for the poison before I sell it to you?"
We are part of an adventure group. We're about to kill a hag, so we're trying to do some preparation.
Oh, a hag. Where would a hag be? And you can see she kind of leans forward, and you can see that she kind of bounces her eyebrows, and you can give me an insight check at this time.
All right, cause my
Wait, don't you get a bonus with the mask?
oh yeah, that's right. I have the mask.
It's like
I completely
permanently
forgot.
attached to you.
I completely forgot that the mask gave me bonus.
You get an advantage on it. You get advantage.
So I
Yeah,
get
if you use
advantage on
charge.
deception, which I could have used earlier. Oh, I get an advantage on this inside as well. I'm using a charge. Should get a crit.
Oh.
That was with
it's an eight.
advantage.
It's advantage, so it's an 8.
Well, you can tell that maybe something's wrong with her face because she keeps raising her eyebrows. Maybe she has an itch. You don't know exactly why she's doing that with that roll, but she does have this big kind of grin smile on her face as well.
Oh, well, so what poison would you recommend to help us kill the hag?
Well, I have cheaper poisons. I have fumes. I have toxic mucus from different bugs. Depends on how severe you want to go. What is your price range?
I mean, make me an offer. Let's see if I can match it.
Our cheapest thing is only 50 gold.
And how about I give you 20 gold and a smile?
Give me a charisma with a base roll.
Oh.
Man! Getting all the bad rolls out now.
She kind of looks and goes, "Are your pockets not deep, sir?"
No, they're a little bit, light at the moment.
Oh.
Here's my business card. I'm a monster hunter. It's just been hard to get my bearings here in Barovia.
So you're broke and unemployed.
Well, I am in between jobs.
Where's the vicious
actually,
mockery damage? Where's the vicious mockery damage?
We do a poor people discount. And she kind of has this kind of like a very kind of like she's just trying to like give you a little bit of like a hard time. We can lower it to 30 if you'd like.
Oh, like I said, I'm in between jobs. How about I give you 20 gold, which is all I have, and I can pay the 10 back after I kill the hags.
Well, could you barter anything? Do you have anything maybe to trade?
Let me see. Not really, because this ring, it's pretty valuable, but it's mine. I don't want to give it away.
Oh.
And yeah, that's all I have.
She...
Oh, I just remembered something. I have this jug. It has the spirits of dead kids in it. Do you want it?
You see that her eyes just kind of widen at this time. She goes, "Let me ask one of my other workers." As she kind of yells out to an individual kind of off to the side, as you can see another one of these elvish individuals approach. She kind of like listens to the ear, and she kind of like looks, kind of nods, and you just see the eyes just go, "Oh my gosh," as they both kind of look your direction and go, "What do you mean, children's souls?"
If you want the story, that's gonna be 8 gold pieces.
I I think you might want to tell me why you have children's souls, or we might have to talk to somebody inside town.
No. So, as you can see, I'm not originally from Barovia. And Jason is going to be frantically moving his hands around so party member can come here.
You guys
Like,
watch
so,
as two girls, they start leaving. They start leaving you right now, Jason. They're going different directions. What do you do at this moment?
wait, if their stall is empty, I'm just going to try to pocket some of the poisons.
It's all part of his master plan.
You monster! Give me a perception to see what. Give me an investigation to see what things we could find valuable wise investigating to pocket at this moment. For Palin, Gray, and Gestal, anything you guys are up to at this time?
Gray is gonna ask Palin if he wants to maybe rig the spider race. I transform into a spider, he bets on me, I outrace the spiders.
Well, I have 6 gold. I'll put all my gold on you to win.
That's spirit. That's trust right there.
Yep. I will give you my gold to add to the bet. That will make the total 16.
We're gonna be rich.
Alright. She's gonna go ahead and, wild shape. She's gonna find a discreet spot to wild shape into a spider.
Hey, give me a
And then go and join the spider race stock. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and use my knowledge of a past life to re-roll that. Hell yeah.
Perfect. With the 18th this time, you come.
Oh wait, no, that's not how that works. Never mind. I
5.
forgot that. It's a D6.
You notice.
Alright, so it's a 10 total, not an 18. That's a goof on my part.
No, that's fine. As you could hide and try to hide in one of the trees at this time, and in this moment of change, you see one kid kind of go, "That's a weird lady," as the kid kind of like scoots away at this time. As you change at this moment, you turn into a spider. What do you guys do at this time?
Palin will know which spider I am because I have orange speckles.
You look at the ground, Palin, and you see a spider with orange speckles crawl out of the bushes.
I'll give her a classic Palin thumbs up, and I'll head to the spider master person.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sneak in with the other spiders.
Where is the spider race taking place?
You see that there is a stall that has a long piece of wood that has 5 little kind of, lanes, I guess we'll call them. And you can see that there's actual spiders tied to a piece of string that is there that are, like, held there until, like, the race is about to begin.
I see.
Kind of sad.
I'm gonna swap out one of the spiders for me
Give me a
in the background.
Whoever.
Can I give a cough?
Who's holding you at this time? Are you just trying to, like...
I'm just crawling over. I'm trying to crawl over there and swap while no one's watching.
Now, I will say everyone is looking at the table at this time still as they're making their bets. Unless you want...
What if I roll up as a pumpkin? Does
Yeah,
anyone
pumpkin
look my
runs
direction?
a
Do
distraction.
you want to either try to distract them, or do you want to try to sleight a hand and try to swap them out?
No, I just want to approach the game master.
Who's gonna suspect a spider of swapping out themselves for another spider?
The old spider swap.
I mean, I've got a pretty good costume on. They should want to check me out a little bit.
Well, what do you say then at this time as you begin to approach?
Hello, all.
Give me.
It is I, the pumpkin, the great spirit of the pumpkin.
You look at these individuals. Give me a performance check, I'd say, to kind of like distract them and try to like get their attention. But I'm gonna ask for a disadvantage on this.
Oh, why? I'm a pumpkin.
A dirty 20 is a good one. Let's see. You gotta get at least.
Okay, but but the
a
second
decent-
second one's a 6.
You distract them for a moment, but I will give I will give Gray a chance to try to give me a dexterity to try to swap out at this time.
Straight dexterity.
Straight dexterity.
You got it. You got it. You got it. Perfect.
There you go.
You turn and you just
I
see
can use another past life
two
knowledge to
spiders
try and
playing
bring that
clap
up.
hands. Try to bring it up. We're gonna
Yeah,
need it.
I can. Yeah, I'm gonna try and bring it up. I'll use my second one. Never mind.
There
That's
you
a
go.
5. That's a solid
Five.
5.
Golden.
You see the two spiders kind of throw hands for a moment as you see the game master kind of grabs Gray at this time and tries to flick her out of the way at this moment.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll come back later.
Give me a
I'll come back
dexterity saving
later.
throw at this time.
For fuck's sake.
As you just see, and as this happens, you kind of fly in the air, but then there's a quick shadow that kind of a raven midair takes you at this moment.
That's fine. That's fine. The minute that it knocks the spider down, I'll just be me again, and it'll have to
Oh.
drop me. It's
No,
fine.
no. Not only do you
Oh, you're in the air.
you rip this bird apart, because if you're changing shape at this moment,
I'm not changing shape. If it drops my health from 1 to none, that's what happens. Is when
Oh,
the
yeah.
spider
It
when
swallows
the
you whole
spider
though.
drops. Yeah.
That's
so
a bite.
it-
You're
So-
in its stomach with that. The stomach acid deals the damage.
yeah, we'll say damage
Yeah.
wise, you'll take about 4 points on this current
Does it,
moment.
does it like fly away somewhere where it's not gonna like suddenly drop me in the middle of the area?
It's flying up to the perch of what looks to be the town hall building. It's about 2 stories.
So I just spawn on the roof. It's all good.
As you just see this thing kind of fall to bits. As you are on the roof at this moment, give me a dex save. Just make sure you don't fall off the shingles at this time. 13, you're able to kind of grab on. As you're kind of looking down at this moment, you see most people do not notice at this time, except for Palin. As Palin kind of looks up towards you, there's this awkward kind of stare. As at this moment, we're going to take a 5-minute intermission to kind of see what happens with this interaction, and then also see what is our man Thalamir up to at the church. We're going to check both of those off in about 3 minutes. We'll be right back. Peace.
Shadows creep where the brave once tread. Echoes stir in the halls of dread. The land lies bound in a vampire's chains. A crimson curse, it stains, it reigns. Rise, oh heroes, claim the night. Face the dark with blade and light. Threads of fate entwined in pain. Through the curse we break the chain. Mist-filled streets hold secrets untold. Ravens whisper tales of old. The castle looms like a wicked dream. Silence screams in the moonlight's gleam. Hear the call of destiny's hand through valleys deep to Strahd's command. Roll the dice, let courage guide. With fire and steel, we turn.
All right, we are back quicker after about like a 1-minute intermission at this time, as we are still inside the town square at this moment. Palin seeing Gray kind of on the rooftop at this moment of this building. Is there anything you guys say or do at this moment?
I'm just gonna try and kind of sneak my way down.
Yeah, give me an acrobatics check at this time, Gray.
And I see her where I'm at.
I would assume if did you guys tell Gastal what your guys' plan was as well?
No, I mean, he was right there when I asked Palin if he wanted to do that, but
We'll say
I don't imagine he saw me spawn on the roof, raven feathers all around me.
We'll say give me a perception check, Gastal, to see if we notice anything odd at that kind of moment in an exploding raven. 10? Probably not. Then as you begin to make your way down, Gray with a 9. You make your way halfway down, and you kind of get caught on one of the kind of gutters of this, and it kind of does that old like hold on and bend as it gets right towards the ground, and then it just snaps. Yeah.
It's just a corpse, just like.
You see two
doing
people.
the Family Guy pose.
Oh my god.
You are safely on the ground, though. I think that's enough torture for the moment. As you make your way safely on the ground, do you reunite with the party at this time, or what do you do?
You know, I'm gonna go and reunite with Palin. Just like I have another idea for how we can do the spider races. I do have the ability to talk with animals temporarily. It will take a little bit of energy, but for 10 minutes, perhaps I could convince one of the spiders to rig it.
Do you have enough energy after what just happened? Are you all right?
I am perfectly fine. I do not have access to the nervous system of my host. I do not feel the pain.
It's just 1 minute I saw you over here. It's like you teleported or something.
A raven ate me.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
It is well. I will speak with animals and try to parlay with the spiders.
Oh, did you speak with the raven then? To
No,
cough
I
you
did
up?
not.
Oh.
After I started to digest, it hurt me enough that I turned back to me. The raven unfortunately did not survive.
God.
It was the poor fool that decided to eat me. If it had lived, it would have learned a lesson.
I guess so.
Animal
I don't,
cruelty.
Alright.
I don't think it knew. It's just a bird.
I just need to eat. Birds gotta eat.
Yeah, birds. The
It's
early
fine.
bird.
Gray's,
Got the word.
Gray exploded a raven, now she's talking to the spiders. It's all good.
Just threaten them. Tell them you'll explode.
What do you say to the spiders at this time?
I would like to work out an arrangement. If you are willing to rig the next round that my friend and I bet on, we will. Did I read the quote, channel? If you should be willing to rig one of the races, just raise your leg if you are willing to win, and we will bet for you. We would much appreciate it.
You look at this creature, and you see it kind of turns towards one of the other ones and turns back. Give me a persuasion check. Do you offer anything as a return for them at this time?
I do not have any fresh prey, but I do have rations. Occasionally they have weevils in them. I can check and see if my hardtack has it.
You get the sense of uncertainty from the spiders as they don't agree with their kind of leg at the moment, but you see them kind of like tug towards the rope and the small string that's attached to them, almost in the sense of they desire freedom, is what they're kind of hinting to you with your passive at this time.
I can grant you your freedom. I will grant you your freedom. I have a friend who should be able to help with that. He will be willing, if only for the chaos, I'm sure.
Well, if you say that, give me a persuasion check at this time.
I'm gonna see if I can somehow hunt down Ma, I'm gonna see if he'll be willing.
You
Shit! I hate it here. I hate it here so much.
You see one of the legs begin to go up as you hear one of the guys, "Hey! Get away from the spiders. They're about to run."
Alright, which one raised its leg? I'm gonna try anyway.
That would be the third one. It's out of 8 spiders. And you
We would
ate...
like to place a bet on the third one.
Okay, if it
And I'll
hits,
just point at it.
you point at the spider. If it hits, you'll get 8 times your money back, just as FYI. How much money would you like to put on? How
Sweet.
much gold would you like to put on?
We have 16 gold pieces between the two of us.
And I fully trust that Gray has been successful in this, so I'm putting them all in.
Oh my
All
God.
6 of those gold pieces are in. I saw a spider raise its leg. I'm all
Yeah,
in.
I'm putting
Let
the
it
10
fly.
gold pieces of mine in there. We trust number 3. He said he'd win, so if the others are willing to let him.
What is the final totality of gold you guys have put in?
16 between the two of us.
So what would that be times 8?
Like
Is
500
there
or
enough
something like
time
that.
for Jason to also help them with the bet? Like just
Oh,
go
It's
up and give money?
128 gold pieces between the two of us.
Jason, you notice the party is huddled around the spider race. Is there something you would like to add to the party?
I'm going to give them 20 gold pieces.
Oh,
Alright, so that boosts us up to 36 times 8. That makes it 288 between the 3 of us if
big roll.
number 3 wins.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, out of you guys, so discuss this amongst each other. Who would like to roll the D8 and see if 3 lands? I want the
It's a tall
pressure
order.
on you guys. On this
Ooh,
boy.
who's gonna do it? Who's
I
gonna
thought
do it?
number 3 was trying to rig it in his favor.
John, my man,
trying.
you turned a bad situation good just now. I think this one might
Wait a
be up
minute.
to you.
Oh, it's Balance time. Come
No,
on.
it has to be Jason.
Yeah, you joined late.
You threw the money
Jason,
down.
you
You
got
threw
the
that
most
gold.
money.
You insane person, man. Read what items you have.
If you hit this 3, this
Oh.
is going to be the biggest
Oh, yeah.
moment.
You're
Because this is
Oh,
is technically
because
a roll
this is
for treasure.
yeah, because this is okay.
You
So I'm
should
going
be
to
able
die
to-
because of treasure. Wait, if I roll a natural 1 on my D100, I just die. Does that affect active if I do this for the spider race?
Correct. If you want to get that benefit, you would have to roll that as well.
So my chances of dying go from 1 in 100 to 1 in 8.
What are the chances,
Yep.
Good
though?
odds.
What are the chances?
What are the odds? Damn it! Even with advantage.
That's okay. The dice roll and the dice are not in
You
our
guys
favor
did
today.
giveth and the dice taketh away.
Yeah, unless you guys would like to try
Number
to...
3 said that they were trying to rig it in my favor. Shit. What
Yeah,
do
for
I
number
have that I
7.
can use?
I mean,
Did
because
through the
like
waves.
my thing is to increase like fortune. Could we maybe say that like a spider at least gets second or something?
Second doesn't count in this, I don't think.
No horseshoes over here, yeah. Unfortunately, the gold...
Give me a second. I might have something. I still have speak with animals on. I can talk to them even without being right next to them.
Yeah, you can always try to talk to
I
them.
can be like, yeah, just let number 3 win, and I will get your freedom one way or another.
The race has already been done. If you guys
We have
would
no
like to
money.
bet on another race, you guys can.
Money.
We don't have any money. You took all our money.
And just like
You-
that,
That's not, man.
I
no
had
puns.
200 gold pieces at one point.
I was told that 3 was gonna win. He rigged it for me. They're not getting shit from me, assholes.
You don't pay
Wow.
them, you don't pay them at this time?
Well, no, we have to give them the gold. We can't. I'm not giving the spiders shit. They said that they were gonna help, and they did not.
They tried.
They tried their little legs best, you know. They were out.
Didn't they?
As you,
Bro, I asked them to let like 3 raise their little leg like they wanted to win. If they had
wanted
let
it.
3 win,
well, you notice that 5 is the winner then, based on those rolls. And what you see is all the other spiders are kind of picked up by the string and dipped into this boiling oil that is used to sell some of these spiders as small popcorn-like snacks. So you watch number 3 and all the other ones get boiled alive in a very disgusting way. At this moment, is there anything you guys say or do?
Watch the
How much
spiders
is,
give Gray the
spider's
finger first
neck?
before they die.
It is what they deserved, lying to me like that.
Damn, you're vicious.
I really thought we had that one.
So did I. A shame, but
Can't
gold is
trust
not
a
worth
spider.
much here.
Well,
It truly is a shame they misled me.
Oh, hey guys, I got some potions. If you guys want, here I'm gonna give Phelan poison and just all poison. Great.
Are you gonna tell them they are? Are you gonna
Yep.
tell them what
Drink
they are?
this.
Okay.
No, I'm saying out loud. I'm saying, hey, here Palin's a poison, here Gustav's a poison. Like, I'm saying all of this out loud. Hey, Gray, here's remove disease. I was able to get a good bargain for these items.
oh, okay. Yeah, I might want to.
The 5-finger discount.
Yeah, where could you show me where the potion salesperson was? I might actually want to buy some other potions.
Oh, they are in that stall over there. I don't know. They might be on a lunch break or something.
Lunch break, okay.
Do you look that direction at this time, Fallon?
Yeah,
You
looking for some potions.
You see them there, and they are talking to a group of guards. As you can see, they are all kind of talking, and you can see from that direction they're kind of gesturing with their hands, like talking about some object, and then you see they kind of look your guys' direction and kind of point around that area at this time. Paladin and company, is there anything you guys say, think, or do at this moment?
Can I think to Varn, be like, hey, I need you to manifest yourself. I need the physical mask right now.
As this happens, you kind of wait a moment. You can just hear this voice. Jason, are you calling upon me to intervene?
I'm not asking you to intervene. I'm just need you to physically manifest the mask. I don't need you to do anything else.
As this moment, you see the guards begin to get closer as the voice goes, but Jason, I thought we were going to the Ember Temple. I thought that we had plans.
Yes, we are. We are just preparing to go to the Ember Temple.
Very well, Jason, but I might not want to leave if I come out, though.
Then how can I eat and, drink?
Is he saying this out loud, or is it just all in your head?
You can think if you would like to think towards it at this time, unless you want to speak out loud. I can hear both.
Jason is thinking. But you would see Jason frantically thinking behind this bush as the guards come around.
Can I piece together kind of what's happening?
You probably can see the stress. If you want to do an insight, just to confirm. Just to kind of see if you can insight the situation.
Hey.
You just get an eerie feeling seeing a group of guards approach, and it does make you guys feel like they're coming towards you guys for some reason.
I can see Jason freaking out.
Are you trying to hide it, Jason, or are you just trying to show this expressively?
Nope, he's not hiding it because he's thinking really hard that he needs Vorn to just show up, but also not take over and do something worse.
Perfect. Yeah, then you can see this kind of distressed look on his face at this time.
I'm gonna put my hand up like this, just to Jason. And I'm just gonna fold my arms and just wait for them to come.
As they begin to approach at this time, you can see that the girl doesn't come with, but the two sets of guards, so 4 in total, begin to approach. As you hear one of the guards go, "We heard a rumor that your friend here has an object full of children's souls."
Crystal's gonna look over at them and just
That is me.
give them a few seconds to pause, and then he's gonna look over at Jason.
Oh, yep, that is me. Hi, hello, guards.
you can see that all 4 guards grab their weapons and go, "You are under arrest if you do not have anything to say for
Wait.
yourself at this time."
I do.
No, he is
I
not.
Hey, let me explain. Okay, let me just explain myself.
You have 10 seconds to explain.
We were in a death house. This houses the souls of the kids that the men of the house killed. I need to burn this to free them. That's why they are here with me, so I can find a fireplace big enough.
He is not under arrest. My friend does not know how to properly explain himself.
They only
I
gave
can-
me 10 seconds. Okay, I went as fast as I could.
You see the guards look
I
at
can
you.
vouch for him, and so can Father Ford.
You notice that the guards look at you and they go, "Then what was your friend just saying about this death house and trying to free these children, these souls from this object? We have stories coinciding with the owners of that stall over there."
Yes, that's why I told them about this, because I wanted to see if they had a fire or something that would burn this thing. Because just breaking it is gonna make things worse, so I need to, burn the teacup.
Show him your card.
Here you go. Please don't stab me.
You see, as you kind of grab, you see them kind of clench up for a moment before you reveal this card at this time. As you're looking at it, you notice it looks to be a little bit different, Jason, at this time, the card that you have. You notice that instead of your name, and instead of the insignia and all the kind of design that you've had on this, it is just smeared in almost like this black tar that looks to kind of smear into the face of what looks to be a mask. You can see it kind of goes off to the sides, little devilish horns, and it almost looks like these are all defaced with this smear. That's what you notice at this time.
He's just thinking this, but he's like, Vorn, we are gonna have words. You can't just destroy my business cards.
We have a new business now, Jason. And as this happens, you can see that they look and they go, "I'm still kind of confused with this. What is this supposed to mean?"
This is my business card. Hi, I'm Jason, Monster Hunter Extraordinaire. I'm currently in between jobs, so if there are any monsters around town that you need slain, I'm your guy.
Explain the object that you have and why it has children's souls. Is it the story you said, or is it the story that your companion said?
It's the story that he said. So basically, before we came here to Barovia, we were in a death house. The father of the house kind of went insane, killed his 2 children and his wife, and the souls of the kids were trapped in this teacup. And so, we killed the guy and we freed the mother's soul, but the kids are trapped in this, and they will only be freed if I specifically burn this teacup. If I break it or anything else happens, then their souls will be lost forever.
Give me a persuasion check at this time.
Would it be with advantage because of Gestal's help?
Well, the DC's not the strongest, so we'll see if you can hit it. We just need a good number.
We're talking to the guy who... Okay.
Give me a second. I'm
Oh.
pretty sure your mask. Up.
Mask is only deception.
Aw, damn.
With that,
Well, 12's not bad.
yeah, with that 12 on the persuasion check on that, if it meets, it's good. As you kind of have this moment, you can see them kind of look and they go, "How about we confiscate this item, we look into it ourselves?
Do you promise to burn it?
We'll bring it to the higher-ups, we'll bring it to the Baron himself, and he'll make a decision. I assume that it will be burned to save their lives, of course."
Wait, when you say Baron, you mean...
That is fine. He's just sentimental about shit.
I see. Well, we would be willing to pay a little bit of gold to find an object like that. If you find any other cursed ones, we'd be willing to pay a partial fee to help you with your, perhaps, adventures finding them. As you can see, one of them pulls out what looks to be a small sack of 10 gold pieces and brings it to you for bringing this object in and kind of returning it to these guards to keep it, away from evil hands and try to solve this for the souls.
Right. Would you allow me to use my ring to maybe get a little bit more than 10 gold? Like maybe they discounted and there's 12 gold pieces in this bag.
Yeah, feel free
Jesus
to
Christ!
give me a roll at this time with that ring.
Okay, just a normal D100?
You do a
Or
D100.
D20?
Yeah. You notice that
Yeah,
there is an
that's okay.
additional roll a D6 at this time, John. Additional 6 gold pieces that must have been stuck together with a little bit of sap. I guess they miscounted. They're guards. They're not mathematicians. As you're given an additional 6 pieces of gold at this time. Very well.
Okay, that. Let's promise you'll not break this, and it's all yours.
We'll keep an eye on you as they slowly begin to kind of make their way off.
As soon as they go away, I'm gonna grab Jason by like here, and shove him against whatever card is right next to us.
You do this, and there's not too many people in the area, but as you do so, Jason, is there any reaction you have at this time?
Why are you doing this? Come on. Whoa.
We just saved children from disappearing, and you go bartering with souls of children who have been disappearing without any answers, when we are being watched by the enemy, by the guards here who think we are suspicious, who could have reason to throw us out right now. This is your choice.
This was an accident. I was sort of looking for an item, and then I remembered I had this. I apologize. I agree with you. It was stupid of me.
You will get us all killed with these actions. You understand that? So everything you want is dead, is gone with you. You must be chaperoned to talk to other people, or are you capable of keeping yourself out of danger?
Things worked out just fine. I mean, yeah, I stole 5 potions and they didn't even notice. So I'd say things are fine.
Well, the next time I will not step in. And we will see how fine they are. And I'll let them go and just walk away.
I'll think things through. I'm sorry, Gasol.
You feel this moment of tension between the two of you as Gustav begins to kind of move around at this time. Do you guys go any specific direction or anywhere specific inside this area?
No, I'm gonna just be bummed about the spider races and try the no smiling contest, I guess.
At this time, Grays, you do that. Give me a Constitution saving throw with advantage at this time. With a 17, you are able to successfully keep a stone cold face. All you have to do is make them laugh. At this moment, give me a performance check at this time. I believe in you.
Make
Solid.
it laugh away. Woo!
Dry humor is sometimes good humor. As you're able to make this person laugh, you are given a reward. It is a bundle of what is called Smiley Pops. These are lollipops made out of sap. The bundle has 4 of them inside, and consuming one of these Smiley Pops gives you 1 HP. That's what they give you each time that you eat one. So they're almost similar to like a good berry. They don't give you any nutritional value, though, besides just sugars. But that is what's given to you as a gift, as a reward.
Alright, and you said there's 4 of them?
Yep.
Alright. That's pretty good.
As you grab that at this time, is there anything the 4 of you guys are doing still inside this area?
Ixik is doing something for me. So he's Ixik's going around and like seeing people talking, and he's gonna start saying things like, I heard they believe that there's this group called Lock and Key, and they're the ones responsible for the previous Burgermeister's murder. Yeah, I heard that the children's disappearances had to be with that organization as well. And he's gonna go around and keep spreading rumors about that, and every bad thing that he saw within the book and the pamphlet, he's gonna talk to that and mention it. That's the reason why Barovia is as bad as it was. They were there first. They see how good we have it here. They're supposed to be coming here now. You see that? They might even be the guards. See that group over there? One of them works for the church. I heard Lock and Key works with powerful, evil people. They might even work with, him.
Him.
And they saw that 2 suns in the sky recently. Can't just be coincidence. They say that's a sign of the bad guy as well.
You hear some voices kind of mutter and chatter back and forth. Give me at this time a performance check with advantage, since you're sending this information out in this kind of hidden format. Let's see how much it sticks with the population. With
Let's
advantage.
see here. With advantage, because it's going to be Ixik that's doing it, so. 12!
You hear some people begin to kind of murmur and chatter about this time as this begins to slowly build. Not in the expansive way that you wanted initially, but you start hearing some small groups begin to bring up some of these ideas and kind of dissect some of the things that you said. As this is going on, are you doing this for the duration of this time, or are you trying to do anything else with the Giggly Maw at this moment?
That is all he's doing during this time. Every chance he gets, he's going to be doing that, like, the whole night, up until, like, unless I need him for something else, that's his whole game plan.
Heck yeah. In doing so at this time, then, for you guys do notice that there's 2 other things going on. You can see that this old lady here is trying to scoop a giant pile of candy that's fallen from her cart, and she tries to give it to the kids, and you just see them kind of throw it back at her. It's very sad. But in addition to that, you can see that the doors for the Baron to come out illuminate some candles. You can tell that this means the entrance for the Baron will be very imminent at this time. Something you guys notice, is there any conversations or actions you guys do beforehand at this moment?
Are those kids from the orphanage or just other kids?
As you look over there, give me a history check to see if you can remember. And I would say with the recency of everything, with advantage.
17.
These are not orphanage kids. As you kind of look over at this time, you can see a lot of these kids look to just be some of the local kids. Some of them are snobby, and this is not a place to be very, rich and wealthy. But you can see some of them look to be a little bit entitled. You can see their clothes is nicer than everyone else, around the area. And they're picking on this old lady who's just trying to give them candy at this time.
I'll walk over and I'll put one hand on one of the child's shoulders. That's like being mean to the lady. And then I'm gonna squeeze pretty damn hard.
Sir, that's can you please let go?
I'm gonna very slowly kneel down, and I'm gonna bring the kid all the way down to where the candy is.
As he kind of has his face over there towards it, he is freaking out. His friends just bolted in different directions, like freaking out from this side.
Make amends. And I'm gonna let go, and I'm gonna stand like above him.
He quickly, without a roll needed, begins to kind of put some of these pieces together of the candy to put back into this sack. The old lady kind of gets up and goes, "Oh, sir, thank you. I didn't want any trouble, but thank you. I was just trying to pass candy out, and kids will be kids, so."
He's gonna look at her, and he's just gonna nod, and then he's gonna walk back.
She begins to kind of give some candy at this time, and you can see that the kid takes a handful and just quickly tries to eat it out of kind of amending the situation. For the party, as you guys kind of reunite, do you guys wait for the Baron to come out, or do you guys do anything else at this time?
I'm kind of giving Jason the side eye because I don't remember which one of them it was that said they wanted to kill the Baron. I'm pretty sure it was Jason or Palin. And they're both right next to me, so I can give them both the side eye at once.
I want to kill the family that was involved with the hags, but I don't remember. Oh yeah, he was a Baron.
No, it's watched
Yes.
our house.
So
Watch your health.
see, I've given them the side eye. Knowing that the Baron's gonna be coming out, I'm like watching for signs of them being buttheads.
Well, as you guys begin to wait at this time, after a few moments, you see the doors begin to slowly open. As we switch over to the church. Oh yeah. At this time, for Thalamir at this moment, for Thalamir at this time, give me a D100 roll to start today's kind of transition over here to this location.
29.
Ooh. 29 is an interesting one. As you begin to kind of make your way over here, you know, it's a good roll. Good roll.
That's right.
You begin to approach, and this does not look to be the same type of church, obviously as the one that you guys saw in Barovia. But it's still not the best one. It doesn't have the best, decor. It doesn't have the best kind of structural integrity. There's a few things that you notice right away from this place that it just looks like a kind of crappy dump. But as you approach this, you can see that the two big doors are closed at this time. Is there anything you do as you see these closed doors at this moment?
Is there any lights on? At all? Like candles or...
Yeah. There are some candles that are visible on the interior as you begin to approach.
Well, assuming it's a church, I'm going to assume that it's open to the public, so I'm just going to walk inside.
As you begin to kind of open the door at this time, what you see is the following. You see that there is a singular man that is visible who is talking to what looks to be two other individuals who are off to the side. As you begin to approach, is there anything you say before they notice you at this moment?
Does either of them look like the priest of the church?
The individual that you see right away does look to be the priest of the church. The other two individuals do not look to be the priests of the church. They look to be familiar faces for some as you begin to approach at this time. Let me transition you over to that map because seeing it would probably help. As you see the priest is over there, you see two individuals next to the priest, and these are the individuals that you see. You see two familiar faces over here. Let me get some light going in here for you guys.
I have no idea who those are.
You see two individuals that you've seen in the village of Barovia. You haven't had any conversations with them, but you see two individuals who are talking. They seem to be having like a very good talk. They seem to be laughing and having a conversation at this moment.
Can I tell what they're saying?
As you begin
Before
to
they
listen,
notice me?
Yeah, give me a perception check at this time.
Oh, it's those guys.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, you can hear that they are talking about the festival and how nice it is. They were talking about some of the stalls and how they made a good amount of coin. And you actually hear them talking about maybe even opening up a little permanent resident at the village of Barovia, perhaps to sell some of their stuff at a shop. You hear the priest is listening, kind of smiling, and he goes, I want to thank you as well for all the help with the refurbishment of the church. And you can see that the pews look great. You've polished the floors great. And you can see they kind of smile and they kind of now they go, well, it's the things that we like to do for the town. As they kind of smile at this time and they kind of give each other kind of a very joyful kind of like nudge. You can tell that things are very high hopes for these two individuals at this time. For Thalamir, is there anything you say or do at this moment?
I'm just gonna like walk on the floor and make it known that I'm here. I'm not trying to like hide.
Oh well, nice to talk to you two. I seem to have another face in. Well, we're gonna go finish some of the stuff with the rafters and then we'll be done. No need to pay us for it. As you can see, they smile and they kind of show their money bag. We're able to get enough coin for the travel back, but no plans on leaving till tomorrow. They begin to kind of make their way over there, start working, and you can actually hear some of the tools on their kind of belts as they kind of make their way up. They have this large kind of sack full of tools. As the father kind of makes his way down, he goes, well, hello. Welcome to St. Andrew's. Why are you not at the festival?
I have come for knowledge. You must be Father Ford.
Yes, I am.
I'm friends with Gestalt. Said you will be here.
Yes, well, you caught me just in time. I was planning on closing the church, well, everybody went to celebrate the festival. But I had to just say my goodbyes to my companions there. They were able to help out a lot with the church, especially with some of the refurbishments that were well needed.
Well, I'll try not to take up too much of your time. I'll get straight to it.
No, please, take as much as you need. What can I help you with?
I have come for information. Was made aware that you might know some things that I am interested in.
No, well, go ahead and shoot. What things?
Specifically, the Amber Temple and this Mad Wizard's Tower. Can you tell me about them?
I know that there's a tower that a mad mage or wizard used to live in. It's by some of the rivers and some of the lakes on the western side of Barovia. And you said something about the Amber Temple, I believe, correct?
Correct.
That is a place I would not go to, I'd be honest with you. It's a place that holds dark secrets and powers, desires and wishes that I fear that can corrupt the mind with greed. If you know what's good for you, I'd recommend not going there. Save your mind, your wisdom, your conscience. And you said that you were friends with Kistal. I believe his friend is inflicted with some evil as well. I worry for a person like that going to a place of temptation, the things that can happen.
I understand your skepticism, Father. However, my goals are not, I don't want to say aligned with his. We just sort of happen to be on the same path as of now. I'm gonna pull out a drawing of my paladin group, the Flaming Brand. Show it to him. Surely you have heard of this group.
Where did you get this? This symbol.
This is mine. I was part of them all those years ago.
You see, he kind of glances down and looks and he goes, but that does not make any sense. You would be dead dozens of times over.
I could only hope for that. Strahd, he wanted to play a cruel game, I guess. I watched as all of my men died in the blink of an eye. Like that. In front of me. He didn't even break a sweat. It was 15 of the finest monster hunters in the land. He chose me and spared me, turned me into this beast. I've been wandering Barovia ever since.
I am extremely sorry to hear that. But your past is full of rich history for us now. Stories that I've used in my own sermons and conversations. Some of them even date back to what you have all done. The idea of hope, the idea of goodness finally trying to defeat evil. Who's to say that you surviving now isn't your group's last chance or destiny to show that goodness can defeat evil? Have you thought of it like that? That you perhaps are the finality of your group in the good way?
I have made it my mission, if nothing else, if I achieve nothing else with my life, to bring vengeance and avenge those who have fallen. even if it means ending my own or risking my own.
But look at it as, would you rather have vengeance or freedom from this place?
Vengeance. I have thought long and hard. I have been alive for millennia. I've had plenty of time to think. And I would want nothing more than revenge. So, Father, please, if you have any information on this Amber Temple, any at all, apparently there's some sort of blade, I think, was mentioned.
His eyes perk instantly. Blade. How do you know about the blade?
Gestalt told me.
Well, and as he's speaking at this time, we're gonna switch quickly back over to the festival at this moment because something's going on. As the gates begin to open at this time, you are all greeted finally with the face of the mayor. You notice this individual begins to walk out with this kind of silhouette, this tall stature at this moment. You can see that he stands at about 6'5", towering over everybody with this long robe. And he kind of looks, his hair and receding hairline kind of crawls to the back, and there's just a flop of gray hair at the top as he smiles and goes, "Residents of Vallaki, our time here for the Harvest Moon Festival has officially begun. We will ignite the jack-o'-lantern, we will ignite the pumpkin, and we will also welcome our newest guests to the town of Vallaki, the Outsiders." As you can see that his hands kind of reach out towards the party. For those in attendance at this time, you can see that there is this large beam of light that kind of turns towards you guys for a second and illuminates you guys in this arcane way. For the three of you specifically who are illuminated, do you guys say or do anything as this light kind of reflects off of you guys?
No. Just maybe a wave to try and be friendly, appearing.
Give a thumbs up.
A thumbs up. And what about for Jason at this time?
Jason's going to wave his hands.
You hear an applaud. You can hear the group kind of like claps and everything. You hear a few kind of a little bit more pessimistic, but you hear the mayor go, "Yes, yes, it is a beautiful thing seeing a place like this grow. A community. And all will be well. As I've said many times to all of us, happiness is a choice, but a choice that we cannot get wrong." And as he begins to speak, you hear as you see an arrow pierce through the chest of the Baron as a gasp goes from the crowd and chaos begins to move around at this time. There is a wave of panic. What do we do as a party at this time for you four? What do we do at this moment? As you see an arrow
Give me one second. She's like just out of range. He's like just out of range. I hate it. I'm gonna get as close as I can because I can try and spare the dying him if I can get close enough.
As you begin to rush over there at this time, as you make your way over there, for Palin, Jason, for you two first, anything you guys are thinking or doing at this time as she makes her way over there?
Do I see where the arrow came from?
Give me a perception check. You kind of look off into the distance, and you can see that there is kind of a narrowing kind of pathway that goes straight down kind of the town square, down the kind of street at this time. That is what you see the direction must have came from.
And Jason's going to immediately bolt towards that direction, screaming, "I saw the shooter! The shooter is that way! Guards, with me!"
As you yell this out at this time, you look that direction, and you can see some of the guards kind of quickly panic to try to like push people out of the way, and a few begin to go your way. At this time, for Palin, is there anything you do?
Yeah, for the crowd that has remained, or whatever they're doing, I'm looking over at the crowd to see if I see anything weird.
Give me a perception check as well. And for Gestal, what do you do at this moment?
Gestal's gonna stay like still, like perfectly still. But you're gonna hear Ixit go, "It's Lock and Key! They killed the other Burgermeister! It's them! It's them! They're here!" And like just shouting, trying to cause as much chaos as possible while remaining invisible.
As this chaos begins to ensue at this time, we have a lot of perception checks going on. We notice a few things that happen. We can see that there's a kind of a fluster of different people going different directions, but there's a few other things that happen. The children that are running around, they begin to kind of grab the sides of their face, and you can actually see a swelling of the skin before the heads begin to explode from all the children in the area. And this old lady over here, her head, and what leaves the body is obviously the inside, but also small bits of wrapped candy begin to fall almost like a piñata across the area. But there's something else going on as well, a rumbling sound coming from one of the centerpieces of this entire kind of town kind of square. You guys notice the pumpkin in the middle begins to grow in size and begin to kind of push itself off of the ground into this giant form that begins to move. This is what you guys see in this section. But we're going to switch back to the church for a moment. At this moment, as you guys are talking, Thalamir, you hear a distant coming from the upper rafters up above as you hear a voice, "Oh, nice shot, we got him!" from above. Thalamir, that's what you hear at this time. Think on the Thalamir as you hear the father kind of turn and go, "What did they just say?"
Did you hear that?
I think we should investigate.
Are you expecting anyone else in the church?
No, it's just the two up there in the rafters and us.
It didn't come from these two, right? These two are still like working and not next to a window, or
Would you like to go and check?
do I still see them there, or
No.
were they not there?
You don't see
weren't
them
there.
at this current moment.
Okay. Did it sound the person who shot, did it sound like those two elvish boys?
That voice you heard was one of the elvish individuals.
Shit.
Should we go check on them?
What were the names of those two gentlemen you were talking to earlier?
He begins to kind of think at this time. He goes, I don't know. One of them it started with a K, but they were only in town for a couple hours to help with restoration. We should go check on them as he begins to kind of make his way over there. Do you say or do anything at this time?
Insight check at 23. Is he lying? Does he know?
Be holding a little bit of information back. You can tell that how he said he didn't know the names, and as he's looking, you notice it seems like he is kind of almost like pulling you that direction, wanting you to go there. Forcefully, not forcefully like directly, but like kind of nudging you verbally to go that direction.
You're holding something back. You need to let me know. Tell me those names. You know those gentlemen.
What are you talking about? No, we should check on them. Maybe somebody fell or something might have struck one of them.
I'm gonna say I'm not going to ask again.
You see,
29
he pauses.
on the intimidation check.
He pauses. This woman goes, "I didn't think that you'd make it this easy." As you can see at this moment, the beard begins to kind of move, and the hair begins to fall off like snow. The white kind of patches begin to kind of burst off and kind of float off the head as the face begins to contort a little bit and the body begins to kind of move in this jagged, almost rigid-like kind of manner at this time. You get a cold chill going amongst your skin at this time. Give me at this moment a Constitution saving throw, Thalamir.
Do I have... what is this on?
It's
Like,
like a cold sensation that is kind of heading
Okay,
that direction.
because I wasn't, like, if it's something that affects a humanoid, I'm technically not a humanoid.
Nothing with humanoid, yeah, so you're good with that.
Okay, alright. Oh my god, these rolls.
Okay.
Making up for all your single digits over there at the festival.
Yeah.
Honestly, we
You
need
sacrificed.
it. So
Who needs a spider race when you survive a cone of cold?
for real.
Is it a cone of cold?
No, I don't think so.
That would mutilate you.
He's definitely he's aura farming or something.
Aura farming is crazy, my man.
He's trying to make you frightened.
You notice at this time the body begins to kind of move and you get this cold sensation that begins to kind of move across your legs. But the worst thing is you feel the cold begin to move and trickle, almost as if your muscles begin to get stiff. But as you look up ahead, you can see that this creature, no longer a father, this creature begins to appear. It has no shadow. The body's hunched over in a humanoid form, but it is not the father anymore. Instead, standing there in a pressed black shirt and a reddish flowing cape and the white kind of almost pale like skin, you see an individual looking at you. I believe that we have met before, Delamere. As he smiles, we will end today's session right there.
How can you do this to me?
Bang, 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 bang.
He's so bad though.
We love
How
it.
can
There
you
it is.
do this to me?
Why is he so bad though? You chose a really good. You chose a really
Good
good
art.
Strahd
Good
token.
art. Well, we will end today's session right there. We have a lot going on.
Let's see that token, Wade. Show that token again.
You want to get a little
Show
look
it
at
off.
Up close
Show
and
it
personal.
off.
There it is. Here, let me switch this over there real quick, just so we can kind of see it. And we got a little new art for our boy. You know, he's
Ooh.
yes, he had nice reddish eyes, kind of the slick, kind of salt and pepper skin or kind of hair as well. So, yeah. So we will find out next session what's going to happen with two fronts. We have
A standoff.
Thalamir's standoff. We also have the chaos at the town square. We will find out a lot. Get your dice ready because combat is going to be heavy next week as we're going to get right into that in the town square and see what happens here inside St. Andrew's Church. Thank you so much for watching. From all of us, from Thalamir, Gestalt, Jason, Gray, and Palin, we appreciate you, Tumley. Have a great rest of your week. Have